championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fighting him off. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first in this national title bout. The national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And he'll take off from deep. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Breaks free. That game moves the ball to the 17. 1st down. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Dropping back, it's Knight. On the back makes a difficult grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds there. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. They'll give it to the running back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Back's got it again. Breaks into open space. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And looking for a big play here. Catch made inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw. It's Knight. Makes the grab. It's Cunningham. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Look out, room to run here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Play action here on 1st down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's running out of time here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national
touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Rebels looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few in the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Schultz. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like they had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
This pass is on target, caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Fighting off the defender. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they answer with their first score of this title game. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of it.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. Using his legs, it's Howard. Breaking free at midfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Just pounding away for another big gain. Rick, you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. When I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Looking downfield. It's Knight. Let's take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved the touchdown, that final tackle, as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. On the ground, it's Howard. Finds room at the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are pouring it on now.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking to throw. It's Knight. It's a quick grab. What a spin move. He's in the clear now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Bursts into space. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Rebels will have to punt this game. Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Well, how about this, Chris? The element of surprise pays off. It's the execution combined with the sheer determination that made that fake punt work. First down.
And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Knight. And it's caught. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? That's reeled in. It's Cunningham. What a move. Breaking ankles and still going. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the Rebels pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Dropping back. It's Knight. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense is still clicking.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. He makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He finds some space. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Knight. He's got room to run. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle here for the offense.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And the Rebels are on the move here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. They get the completion. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring it down with the veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
4th down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
The pocket breaking down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grinding away on the ground. And tackled there by the defense.
Boy, 2nd forever. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on 3rd down.
Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Because I'm really surprised they went with play action here on third and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about...
And they heave it deep downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And now the handoff. He could go. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this time it's complete. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaking free at the 35. The football comes out. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college